And when you're looking at your social media, at your actual social media network, right? If you could actually build it to just a fan base of 1,000 people who are willing to pay you $45 a year just because they like what you do, or what you and your man do, or what you and your collaborator do, that's enough to actually create the salary of the median family of four in the United States of America. And that's what really people should understand. It's a blessing to actually be able to make a living doing what you love to do. But you have to actually, you have to have an incredible gauge of what making a living is. And I think it's great that, as producers and artists, we live aspirational lives and we get money and we flying and doing trips and buying cars and all types of stuff. But at the end of the day, the way I started is I just wanted to make enough money so that I could actually live my dream. You know what I'm saying? So it's really about finding that niche audience and going and cultivate. You got to think of yourself as a business in and of itself. You know what I mean? And if you think of yourself as a business, most startups actually don't make money for 3 or 4 years. They're investing money for 3 or 4 years before they turn a profit. So you just really got to look at it like, and also the other thing is that when you look at sites like Kickstarter, right? There's an act named Macklemore. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he came out and he did 78,000 records his first week. You know what I'm saying?
100% independent.
100% independent, right? And I was talking about 1,000, right? You know what I mean? I was talking about an audience of 1,000. But just do the math when you reach 78,000, times $7 a record. You know what I mean?
And selling out shows.
And selling out shows everywhere and all that. And the bottom line is that he has a great engagement, even more so than me. I got a great engagement with my social media following. But he has an engagement with his social media following that created a relationship that they actually have a business relationship. And they understand that without them, he can't continue to make music. So you got to be able to actually inspire the small group of people that you have. If you can't even inspire like your mom and 5 of your friends to give you $10 for your album, how do you expect to go to like a manager and say, yo, I'm going to make you so much money? You got to be able to make yourself money. You know what I'm saying? If you can, and I think all the greatest like incredible stories, like if you look at like Master P's story or like Cash Money's story, they were able to get their hoods behind them and buy these records and I mean, people they were making $1 million off of independent records, selling 100,000 in their own backyards and trunks, man. I mean, that still applies today, and it's actually easier. You know what I'm saying? So really, for me, like, if you really want to be awesome, and you really want to like, get to that point where you can really make a business out of it, you just got to understand that the landscape has changed, the playing field is different, and it's really possible if you really get that grind on. And if not only do you make the product, because you chasing trends, like you said, you just become a copy of whatever's already hot. You make the product and find your audience and take care of that audience. You know what I'm saying? And they'll take care of you.